Maybe you start.
Okay, well, today at story time, we're going to be reading And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street by Dr. Seuss.
The
I
banned
recognize
book.
this book as one that is no longer visible to you, so maybe you won't recognize it.
It's had better days.
It did,
It's
but
from
if you look here, what's this?
last century.
1937.
37.
Yeah, it's an old one. Not from my childhood. Not to be
Classic.
mistaken
It's more
as
than
one of
one.
my own books.
No.
I mean, it is my own book, but
Yes.
I was sure it was handed down
Keep this now
from my
because
older
it's gonna
sister.
be worth a billions. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay,
You start.
I'm starting. Okay.
I'll move over.
So, when I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me, Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see. But when I tell him, I don't know if he says it that meanly, it's kind of mean. But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me sternly and says, your eyesight's much too keen. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. Now, what can I say when I get home today?
All the long way to school and all the way back, I looked and I've looked, and I've kept a careful track. But all that I've noticed, except my own feet, was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street.
I guess I should show you the picture.
Wagon. There. It's Dr. Seuss classic. These are beautiful artworks.
That's nothing to tell of. That won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's drawn by a horse.
That would be quite a thing to see.
Can't be a story, though.
No.
That's only a start. I'll say that a zebra was pulling that cart. And that is a story that no one can beat. When I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street, there's the band zebra. Maybe because he's
Drawing
yellow.
the band wagon.
Do you think it's because he's yellow instead of black and white?
Well, maybe, and Dr. Seuss wasn't colorblind. Not that I know of. Yes, the zebra is fine, but I think it's a shame. Such a marvelous beast with a cart that's so tame. The story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw was a charioteer, a golden blue chariot, something to meet, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street.
That for sure is something
Yeah.
to meet. Check that out.
Way better to see that. Oh, he's quite creative.
Yeah, please don't tell anybody.
You're going to be under arrest.
No, it won't do at all. A zebra's too small. A reindeer is better, and he'd look mighty smart on old Mulberry Street. That reindeer. Doesn't he look smart?
He's much bigger than the wagon now too.
Yes.
But who is the charioteer?
He's a charioteer.
That's right.
It doesn't really tell us where he's from. Oh, but look what's coming.
Hold on a moment. There's something wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull a thing that runs with wheels. He'd much be happier instead if he could pull a fancy sled.
Yes, he would. Look at those people in the sled. Who could they be? They're cold, I think.
Can you see on there?
They're cold. They
They're
got
freezing.
fur costumes on and
Yeah.
a scarf and mittens. A reindeer in a sleigh. Say, anyone could think of that. Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat. Even Jane could think of that. What's wrong with Jane? Is she not smart?
Apparently not. Rude.
How rude.
So
Sorry,
rude.
Jane.
Sorry.
Sorry, Jane. If you want to ban the book, I wouldn't blame you.
Well, 1937. We're catching up.
It isn't too late to make one little change. They didn't give Dr. Seuss that chance before they banned the book. He could have made a change.
To update it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do a reprint with a brand new book and new characters.
Maybe, and just
That would
everybody looks
And
the same? No.
well,
That wouldn't be good.
I mean, he could do his creative elements. Just, I'm sure he'd come up with something.
Yeah, he could.
In heaven.
A sleigh and an elephant. That's something strange.
I'll pick one with plenty of power and size, a blue one with plenty of fun in his eyes. And then, just to give him a little more tone, I'll have a Raja with rubies perched high on a throne. I don't know where that came from.
Because he's royal. He's the royal Raja.
He's a royal Raja.
Oh, look at his cool shoes.
I do. I like those twirly bits.
I do too. I kind of want something like that.
That makes the story that no one can beat when I say I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Oh, check that out. No one illustrates like the doc.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
Like Gallery in Laguna. Gotta go check it out. It's
I
pretty
do.
good.
I
Yeah.
love him.
Mhm.
But it's my turn. Book hog. But now I don't know. It still doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around in the air like a kite. But he'd look simply grand with a great big brass band. That would certainly weight him down.
Well, see, look at I'm so enjoying the imagination that this kid has.
This kid.
Right
Well,
on
maybe he
Mulberry
was a
Street?
kid. Oh, I thought Dr. Seuss.
Well, the father's talking to the son, right?
Yeah, you're right.
You listening to the book? I'm reading it
Dr.
creatively.
Seuss, like he was a kid when he wrote it. I don't know when he
no.
was born. Like
Yeah,
1920
no,
or
that
something.
makes sense. I get it. Yeah, 17 then. 27.
I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know my Dr. Seuss facts, but I think around there sometime.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some fun facts.
Anyways, it's just a brass band, which is kind of cool. That weighted it down.
Well, that would weight it down.
That
but
would.
It's got quite a. Looks like a flying elephant. It's just limber.
His turn.
I'll go.
Okay.
A band that's so good should have someone hear it. But it's going so fast that it's hard to keep near it. I'll pull a trailer. I know they won't mind if a man sits and listens while hitched behind.
It's almost a little creepy. There's a man in a trailer hitched behind me, listening.
That could be kind of creepy.
Maybe that's why they ban it.
But now is it fair? Is it fair what I've done? I bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's really too heavy. A load for one beast. It's a big blue beast.
It's a big blue beast. No,
I'll give him some helpers now.
Oh, he's got helpers.
Yeah, it looks like they're... Yeah.
Flying
He
giraffe.
needs 2 at least.
And Dr. Seuss is great with the feet. I love his feet.
Well, yeah, right?
Look at the giraffe's feet. They're the cutest thing in the world. They're usually furry too.
Yeah, he does like in the front and
Yeah.
on the back. Not
Yeah.
that you could see it. That's why we're doing this. This is epic.
But now, what worries me is this.
Ooh.
Mulberry Street runs into bliss. Ooh. Unless there's something I can fix up, there's going to be an awful traffic mix-up.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
No.
It takes
Tell us.
police to do the trick. Police. To guide them through where the traffic's thick. It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now. They'll race to top speed with Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead.
Good thing for the police, right? Keeping the
peace.
keeping the traffic safe. That could have
everybody-
been a disaster. There's those police and Sergeant Mulvaney.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know, good Irish boy.
Yeah.
They can see.
Yes.
Okay.
These are beautiful. Yeah, the whole book. All right, this is getting to be quite a thing to see on Mulvaney.
Wow.
On
Mulberry?
yeah, the book name.
This is your first time.
officer.
First time reading this
He was
book,
a cute
isn't it?
police officer. How
The
fantastic.
mayor is there and he thinks it is grand and he raises his hat as they dash by the stand.
The mayor is there, and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is the story that no one can beat. No way, right?
Nope.
When I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
I couldn't beat it.
Nope.
That's why we probably shouldn't have banned this book, because I don't think anybody could beat this story. Check that out. With a roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti while everyone cheers. Woo! And that makes a story that's really not bad, but it still could be better.
Suppose that I add.
Oh, what are you going to add?
I don't know.
What are you going to add?
I don't
Zara?
know. Turn the page and I'll
Wait,
find out.
We didn't show them the confetti and the
Oh, right.
cheering.
Yeah, that's the best.
All the
thing.
happy people.
I know. That's
No one's rioting or mad at each other. They're all just happy.
It's a beautiful place to be in
Mulberry
Dr. Seuss's
Street.
world. Yeah, Mulberry Street. It crosses with bliss. How
It
could that-
does. How could it be bad?
That's wrong. I don't want to be right. Oh, right.
Well, tell us what happens next.
This is where I see. Yes. Oh, yeah, a Chinese boy who eats with sticks, a big magician doing tricks. I just keep going on, and a 10-foot beard that needs a comb. No time for more. I'm almost home.
Who has a 10-foot beard? There is a Chinese boy down here eating with sticks, so
Yeah.
maybe that's...
Well, we could use for an update. I would
Yeah.
love another book. I would love another book.
We could just cross out that and call him an Asian boy. Is it the Chinese part? It's...
Well, there's a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could update.
Yeah. That'd be
Not on
fun.
this copy.
Not on this copy, though. No, this is history.
Yes, it's
This
part
is
of history.
It's part of history. That's the thing. This is 1937.
I know. When he was Dr. Seuss, which
Did you
is a
wash your hands
child.
before you touched?
No. I sanitized them though. I swung around the corner and dashed through the gate and ran up the steps. I felt simply great, for I had a story that no one could beat. That's
No
for
one.
darn sure.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
can't
That's
beat
a
that.
dang good story.
And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Yeah. But Dad said quite calmly, very calm, just drop your stool and tell me the sights on the way home from school.
There was so much to tell. I just couldn't begin.
What do
Dad
you
looked
mean?
at me sharply and pulled on his chin. He frowned sternly from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at? No people to greet?
He's very stern.
He's very stern.
And yes.
Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? Okay.
So
Where's
stern.
that picture?
So stern. Oh, Jesus Mary.
Dad was stern. I'm sorry. As I spit. You probably spit too.
There's a spittle.
Okay.
Is that the last page?
That's the last page.
Wait, what was the last sentence? Where did we put
Dad
that?
was
I
stern.
lost my line.
Dad was stern.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah,
there
I
was- he said, did nothing excite you or make your heart beat?
Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet. Literally, probably snorted too. But a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street.
Back to the plain horse and wagon. See?
Oh,
It's all back there. He didn't even tell the story to his dad.
No.
Isn't
such
that
a
kind of
shame.
ironic?
Yeah.
He didn't even get to tell his story.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Interesting. Interesting week. Yes.
See. We.